Welcome back, everyone. So we've got another episode of Welcome to Wrexham for you today. And this, because of the fact that I speak fairly Cockney, is an absolute nightmare for me because it's season 3, episode 3, and it's called Notts Again.
It's a game.
That is going to be Notts County.
Yes.
Or Nottingham Forest.
Notts County.
I made that joke in the last episode anyway. It's just pure desperation at this point.
You know when you say a joke, no one reacts, and you say it again and again?
Yeah.
That's what you've just done there.
That's your life.
Give him some laughing reactions in the comments and he'll stop doing it, alright?
I won't. It'll encourage me and I'll do it even more. I'm very easily swayed and very easily led.
And very easy. But
wow.
So Notts County came up through the playoff system, didn't they? So they're going to
did.
gain in the Football League, which is great. Glad they both went up. They both deserve to go up.
There was a bit of rivalry there.
There was, yeah, and they both deserved, based on the performance, to go up automatically.
Oh.
We know that's not the case. But yeah, glad they both went up anyway. But
the points tallies were an absolute joke. I mean, I think between the two teams, they scored something like 220 points.
Yeah, it's insane.
They absolutely... If there was ever a season that people should have maybe looked at and gone, is it right that we only let one team come up automatically and one go through the playoffs?
Yeah.
And should it really be that difficult to get into the Football League?
Yep.
I think, Joe, part of why I think they do it is because of the financial elements of it. That if you had clubs bouncing around from the Football League, because you obviously have the pyramid money scheme where the money flows down. It's been a controversial subject for a number of years because the Football League are very unhappy with the Premier League teams, especially the so-called Big Six, in terms of their contributions. But that, as far as I'm aware, only goes down to the 92... or the other teams in the Championship League 1 and League 2.
Yeah.
So I wonder if part of why it's so difficult to get in and out, and so it's not like 4 teams go down, 4 come up, is because of the financial implications it could have for clubs if they're bouncing around like that.
Yeah, with the pyramid being as big as it is, I think, and the revenue the Premier League makes, it should filter down to grassroots, I think, all the way down.
And it may, do you know what? It may do. It was a little theory I just came up with, probably just wasted 90 seconds of everybody's lives, which I apologise, but I mean, if you're still here, you should be used to that by now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, that's...
It's your own fault, really.
Victim blaming.
That's it,
yeah. But no, Notts Again. It was a brilliant rivalry, and I'm looking forward to seeing how... Have we seen how Notts County are getting on this season? I don't believe we
haven't seen anything about how they're getting on at all. I do think, because we don't know, but we sort of think that Wrexham are going to be too good for League 2. And I expect them to go up. We don't know about Notts County because they were overachievers.
Yes.
They worked very, very hard to get...
Were.
Not that Wrexham didn't work hard, but they worked very, very hard to get there. So maybe... I think it's going to be harder for them to then get out of League 2.
I think I think, just on Wrexham, I think Wrexham's wage budget is too big for League 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think they're too good for League 2 on how things have started. That we can see as it progresses and how things go on. I mean, it was looking okay. I think they were fourth when we finished off last time. So, there's a very good chance they're going to be involved at the end of the season. But, yeah, it's not been... I wouldn't say it's been a flying start. It's probably been... I think most of the fans at the time would have been happy. Fourth isn't terrible at all, especially with 3 go up automatically. Yeah. I think the main goal is just going to be, if this double bounce is possible, let's make it happen however it happens. And
it's going to take a while. No matter how good the team is, it's going to take a while to adapt to the different level of football.
Oh, of course.
There's more high intensity.
Yeah.
There's more...
Everyone's a Chesterfield. Everyone's a Notts County now.
Yeah. That's mad. All the teams just from the same place.
Same kits and everything. It's very confusing for everyone. No one knows what's going on anymore.
Neither
do we. Please give the episode a like if you haven't done so already and if you're still here. And let's jump into this one. We hope you enjoy.
Seconds left. Still 1-0. Jones is through against Morgan.
Oh, that's a good save that.
Last season really was really important for us, but what we do want to do is give it the platform that it deserves, and subsequently then promotion.
Wow.
Has gone.
Do you think they get parade? They're pretty cool if they did.
Yeah.
But if we want to be the best team, then we've got to be competing with the best in this country.
We were so confident about the episode as well.
Has to be something again.
We were almost cocky because we were like, Notts with a double T.
Obvious.
Yeah, no, they've absolutely done us.
It's got to feature Notts County somewhere, surely. Or else the title of the episode makes no sense.
I don't know. We're going to have to piece it together.
We will.
We're going to have to use the old noggins.
That'd be a first.
There ain't much going on up there, is there?
Good morning.
Rosie.
It's 10 to 8, so we are just leaving home.
I guess us going for semi-pro does add that added pressure because we've got the facilities to be the best, so it's going to show that on the pitch now.
we're going to be paying the players to play.
Let's go, TV1!
Yeah, quite a lot of investment.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not much, but it's more than I've ever been paid before. And with my work-life balance, I'm now doing part-time at the prison.
I go from match day to marketing meetings to mum mode.
Yeah, it's a lot to juggle.
The amateur status, could we pay them? The answer was no, by rule. And then in this league, you have limits on what you're allowed to pay them.
Unbeaten this time. Yeah, no, 100%.
The challenge is that they've come out of a division which they absolutely dominated last year and into a division with a couple of other big fish.
The stadium's much nicer than they were just playing on a field before, weren't
they? Yeah, they were, yeah. So they can't just play at the racecourse.
Yeah, I'm guessing they need to...
Yeah, I'm guessing there's reasons why, yeah.
Ball forward, Stacey John Davis almost clearing on goal, but Delith Morgan.
You've got to be crazy to be a goalkeeper.
Morgan clear. Looking for the intercept, but Rosie, who's picked it up again.
Nice.
It works out.
Pritchard!
Hit that.
Pritchard!
Bang. Oh, wow.
With the Gennaro Adran Premier. Looking to cross dangerously, she does so, it's spilled! It's a goal for Swansea.
Oh, wow.
2-1.
Finish, full time.
Swansea City are back in the game.
Get another one.
If I made a mistake at the start of the game, I couldn't deal with it and I was just awful for the rest of the game. I really suffered from weak mental toughness.
That's not good.
Come on, you keep your head up,
Let's get a late winner.
I was too critical, but it was nowhere near the corner.
Pritchard can shoot.
Oh!
Into Hughes.
That's it, bang!
And then...
Get in!
Wow, okay.
That, we might try and keep the score down, and we just kept keeping the lead. I'm so happy and I'm proud of all of the team. We've just smashed our first opening game.
When I came for the first month, I cried just because I couldn't articulate why I was struggling so much.
He was struggling with breathing and he was rushed to intensive care. I wasn't ready for what I saw. Couldn't look him without feeling guilt. Stopped me bonding with my son, but all I felt was I couldn't connect with him.
It's a sign of I'm giving up by coming and turning up at this place. But actually, it's the opposite.
And that was day one of me starting to get better.
Go on, Charlie, have a run, mate. Have a run.
I thought
played.
that's what he was getting at.
I wasn't sure the way he was going through everything.
Yeah.
Sitting in fourth, it's really important that we're on top of our game.
As soon as you make a mistake and your mind starts working again, all that happens is you end up making another mistake.
My approach to mental health is helping players focus on the action, not the outcome. Minimal thinking is so important.
Definitely. Yeah, 100%. You must go through so many highs and lows as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Stockport away this weekend. It's a biggie.
Stockport County, we're coming for you.
That's a crap rhyme.
Yeah. That was all.
That's a shocking shot. Yeah, great play though.
Yeah, Lee, innit? Oh, yeah, it was.
Not sure what you saw there.
Got caught out with one long kick. No. I can't understand why Boyley's not in the fucking channel. He's not marking anybody.
Lee tracking back. It looked like he had no right to beat his man in the box either to get the shot in.
He stole
Keep
Tom.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Stepped him nicely
Said 2-0.
and slotted it home. I didn't see this coming.
First 2 goals, so self-inflicted. Infighting.
Certain key processes. So I think under pressure, when things aren't going well, a simple action focus is the best because it just gets the mind back onto the here and now. And
come on, we are better than that.
We didn't fight.
Wow.
Wrexham
It's the nature of the defeat, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a battering.
Yeah.
This is a fucking bad one of the highest fucking order. Right, boys, let's get out of here as quick as we fucking can.
Oh, wow. That's moved on big time.
Yeah.
What a case we've got here.
No, it's back. It's going back.
Playing at the racecourse. A competitive match for the first
time.
Yeah.
It's getting the dates because we're obviously watching back. It's so confusing.
Yeah.
I don't remember football ever being something that wasn't part of my life.
One of the challenges of success is that as you progress up the pyramid, you can't always keep...
Oh, she's left the club.
One example is Mia Roberts, who has been a brilliant servant to the club.
I'd obviously applied to go to uni during the season when I was at Wrexham. I think at first, when I got released, I did feel a bit, God, what have I got going for me down there? I've got a really great group of friends and family around me to support me through anything like that.
Great atmosphere building here at the Rock as Wrexham prepare to face the dominant team in Welsh women's football, Cardiff City.
Surely those games weren't back to back.
Again, even more now. Okay.
Savage if they
They'll
were.
have that burning desire to go and do it again.
Kehoe shoots and a second opportunity and she scored.
Couple of big errors there.
Plays a cute ball, Cara Jones. Great chance, left foot. Yeah, Mills Wrexham.
Oh, wow.
Wow, they're up there with the...
So a top 2 space would be even better.
So they're mixing it with the big teams then up in there, the top 2.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, to be fair.
No, they've done really well.
I'd seen this goalkeeper play for Arsenal.
Probably want to be central.
My name is Arthur Conquer and I play for Wrexham.
Yeah.
Looks like a tall lad.
Very tall.
I know they came from the National League. They had huge exposure. Let me speak to the manager. Let me speak to the goalie coach. I always make my moves with I feel.
Various fitness-wise, you're playing well. We're on a good run.
He does look about 6'5", doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a big lad.
Try. I'm gonna give him that bit of experience and see how he copes, and then it's up to him then. But I let him 5 goals, and I hold my hands up. Letting 5 goals not good enough.
It's good from Conquer because
Invites a freshness and freedom.
Wrexham do have a lot of exposure, so it's going to get him out there a lot more, and maybe after Wrexham, he might get off from there.
Wow!
Great start. Wow!
That's mad. It's his first goal of the season.
Nice.
So, after those 5 games, we're in 3rd place on 27 points. But guess who we've got to play next?
Here we go.
That is a close league when you look back. It's like 4 points with teams that are like 8 places below.
We both got promoted at the end of last season. They've actually started this season in League 2 slightly stronger than us, beating Accrington Stanley 3-1 and then Swindon Town 3-1.
Oh, good finish.
He's probably going to say something about the fact that we're obsessed with him, and the answer is yes, I am. I'm
obsessed with Notts County.
Yeah,
it's an incredible club.
Wow.
I like playing in hostile environments. I feel like it's an environment where I up my game and I thrive on. So it's me against you. You can abuse me all you want.
That Notts County get absolutely battered now.
It's interesting McLean says that because I swear I remember McLean being quite a hot-headed player.
Yeah, I think
older though.
Maybe mellowed down a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to beat us, really. You know, we want to sort of...
They've not done a big section on it, which makes me wonder.
Yeah, I'm not fully confident, but I'm hoping more than anything.
3-2 Wrexham again. Absolute blinder.
Crazy game that would be.
It's everything you could want in a football match.
Keep him quiet, you got a chance.
Yeah.
Red.
That's got to be a yellow to them. Oh, and there's some trouble up. And it's a yellow for both. It's a yellow.
You know, they're a team with a lot of attacking players who are not necessarily great without the ball.
Feels like a 1-0 maybe.
Excellent time.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be.
Mendy gets around the back of Jody Jones. Can he cross? Stands up and he floats it in. Mullins shot blocked. Dolby.
Wow.
Yeah, no idea what's going on there.
No, just in the right place, right time.
O'Brien, who pops it back behind Crowley. Blasts it. What a catch. Looking forward, Palmer. He's got McLean outside him. He cuts inside big ball to Mullen in the area.
Nice.
He keeps going into the D, drills a shot deflection.
Oh, it's a wicked deflection.
Wow.
You take it.
Did it come off the Wrexham player on the floor?
I think it come off Palmer, yeah. Whoever was on the floor got the goal.
That was a savage deflection.
Yeah.
You take it.
Huge.
Take your luck when it comes.
Step up in quality of keeper we've had for a long time.
Brings it down, pokes it.
2.
It's a cross.
Gosh, yeah. Absolute wrong foot of the keeper.
Yeah, he was Joe rooted. 2-0.
Big win.
Score.
Did you?
Yeah, boy.
Didn't hear it.
They did. Yeah, big win that.
Sport and life. And mental resilience, having a strong mind, comes from not minding change. And that's how we build consistent performances.
Magnificent display, Stevie.
Just against a really good team, lads, as well.
Yeah, the top draw.
And get the fucking points in that.
Episode 4, risky business.
Risky business.
Talk about League 2, innit? Hopefully we're talking about the stadium. That'd be nice because I really want my stadium update, but we won't go on about that because it's looking good. They're 5 points off the top.
Yep.
Teams promoted from the National League are absolutely bossing League 2 now, looking to move up to the world of League 1.
Yes, that's that can be another big step up, but long way to go yet.
Oh, very long way.
Yeah, but it's nice seeing them level on points with Notts County. So it's good. I like that they're doing well as well. They deserved a good run, but I'm glad they got battered there.
Slagged off the documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Notts County Football Club.
Yeah, personally. Yeah, but I'm glad they got beat there. It was really nice, sort of, not a revenge game because they beat them last time, but that's become a bit of a rivalry going forward.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's an unlikely rivalry. My guess would be that Notts and Wrexham never really had any overlap prior to that season.
No.
And now that will forever be there.
It was nice to see updates on the women's team as well. Seeing how they're getting on, they've
adjusted really well.
Again, top 3 in their league.
Yeah,
up there with Cardiff and Swansea.
They were on the same points, I think, as the team who were second as well.
I can't remember that.
Might have made that up. It's fine. That's what I do.
But they're up there. They're up there with the best 2 in the country. Which
shame about Mia, but it happens. It happens.
Yeah,
and it does just happen, and it happens across all forms of football.
It does. You have to take sentiment out of it, don't you?
Yes.
It's great that her dad played for the club legend or whatever, and then she's following his footsteps, but you can't have sentiment in football.
That's what's so weird almost about like the lower leagues, is that you have players giving absolutely everything for the club and to ultimately achieve that promotion. That is the big one. And then that promotion can happen and you might be the first one carted off out of there.
Yeah, because you were good enough in the lower league, but you're just not. You don't make the cut in this new league.
Imagine going to work, striving to hit a target all year, and if you hit that target, your job's at risk.
Yeah, it's a crazy concept when you say it like that.
It's mental, isn't it? Be like, everyone goes to work that year, you got to be in like the top 1% to go up, and then you get there, and right, okay, you out. We're replacing you with big wigs coming down from London.
Yeah, I like that. The level of investment they're getting in their game now. Yeah. Like the extra staff they're bringing in, they're paying the players now. They've got their own stadium. Obviously, they about playing at the racecourse. I don't think they're ready to sell the racecourse out week in, week out. But I also like the fact they've got their own home, their own place to call home. We're out the men's shadow, if you like. We're our own team.
Yep.
This is us. This is our home. Somewhere just to call their own. And it's such a step up from just the field they were playing on before that didn't have any stands, if I remember correctly.
The only reason I thought it would have been cool with the racecourse would have been mainly because of the revenue. So if they could get that level of support week in, week out for their home games, how much revenue would that give to the women's team to then help that growth and get into the Champions League?
I think one of the main reasons would be the upkeep of the pitch. If they're playing a home game and then they're playing a cup game and then the men are playing on it. A groundsman's job is hard enough as it is to keep it to the standard it needs to be. But yeah, I like the place. I like they've got their own home and they're separate from the men's and they can just be their own team. And they're going to do really good things, I think.
I thought they were going to do more on Andy's Man's Club. Because
it was great. I'd heard of that.
So I was trying to think back, and I think that it was actually Andy who came in to give the speech to us.
Yeah.
And whoever it was who came in had previously been a rugby player, I believe it was. And they basically gave the story about how the whole concept came about and what had happened.
Yeah.
Obviously, suicide has affected so many people in life.
Yeah, it's the number one killer in men, isn't it?
Included.
It's the number one killer in men.
Yeah, and it was a speech that just really hit hard when it happened. But I think it was Andy who came down. Depends on not if he was a rugby player or not, because whoever it was who came in was definitely a rugby player. It's a great initiative, and it has really spread rapidly from where it stemmed up.
There needs to be more places that men can feel more open to express their feelings, because it's not easy for a lot of people, especially when you're in such a male-dominated surroundings. Like rugby players, I couldn't imagine a rugby player coming out, and because what the lad culture that
of course
is, and even in football, in soccer, I'm guessing in American sports, it's the same. And the more places there are for men to be able to open up and address their feelings without ridicule is only a good thing.
I would be making up stats, so I'm probably doing a disservice here, but I think there's over 100 centres at least. It's probably grown a lot more since across the UK. And I think it started off with 4 guys turning up for a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Wow. It shows how it can spread. It's a positive thing.
It was a really small, turnout in one area, and then it's just grown. And it's a really great initiative. And it was an interesting story that he gave about. I mean, obviously, I can't relate at all. I mean, it was hitting me hard because it was about his son.
Yeah, I thought
everyone seems to have these stories about sons, and it just hits straight away, and I end up just in a trance, trying to get through and make sure I don't cry on camera.
That's why I was trying not to say too much.
But he obviously pulled through, which is great, and he loves going and watching his boy play football more than anything, which I completely get. But
it's nice.
No, it's a very wholesome episode. Do you know what? I wasn't sure. I saw that for season 3, these episodes were much, much longer, but they were few. So now I think it's 8 episodes for season 3.
Yeah.
I actually think this works a lot better than what happened in season 1, where I think the episode count went into the 20s, but some were kind of 18 minutes long, some maybe 35 minutes long. I kind of like the structure of these episodes.
More consistent, aren't they?
Yeah, they got a more wholesome feel, and they kind of come together better. I feel it's a bit less all over the show, but no, very good episode.
I really enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed that one as well. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We really do appreciate all of the comments that we do get. Please give the episode a like if you didn't do so already, and have a great day whatever you're up to. We'll see you on the next one.